Hi, everyone. We have extra talk today about the Europa League draw against Union Berlin. I have the full squad with me. I have Sahbi, PapiMento, AJax. We're going to talk about the draw in a bit. First of all, announcement to make. The winner, drum rolls. The winner of the jersey, there was one person on YouTube who said 2-1 for PSV. He's an Ajax fan. I don't understand how you can be an Ajax fan and say that PSV will win, but maybe he was realistic, you know?
He's realistic.
He's realistic. Maybe he knew what was coming. Congratulations to Wijn on Boon. We will be in touch and we will send you a jersey of your choice soon. All right, guys. So now to the serious stuff. Union Berlin. Let me start with Sahbi. He's already laughing. Union Berlin, the draw. Did you expect this? Was it one of the teams that you wanted to draw today compared to the others? What's your overall feeling?
No, not at all. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't favoring this team as well. I haven't seen them play, but I did see some summaries, and I also watched a little bit of about the scores that they had during the Bundesliga and in the Europa League. It's a tough opponent, and I'd rather have Midtjylland or one of those French clubs, not Monaco, but the Nantes or Rennes, instead of this German club, because this is a club that is improving each year. They started when they went to the Bundesliga from second division to the Bundesliga. They first season 11th, and then 7th, and then 5th, and now they're doing quite well, even though they lost last weekend. But yeah, they're doing well. And what frightens me the most is the way they play. They play quite defensive. They play with a 3-man defense, or 5, depends on how you want to call it. And that's basically the thing that Ajax doesn't like. That doesn't suit Ajax. The transition football, they are excellent in transition football. They don't give away, they don't concede a lot of goals. So it's going to be difficult for us. If we play the way we play right now, I can tell you, we're out.
Ajax, do you feel the same? Did you have a look at Union Berlin? We don't watch the games. I don't think any of us really watch the Bundesliga, but we did a little bit of research. I did a little bit of research. Same feeling as Sahbi, or slightly more positive maybe? You're the positive guy, usually.
Thanks. No, but there's always a chance, but the team isn't clicking at the moment. The coach is fucking things up. So, we do not have a lot of confidence in them anymore at the moment. So, and I do not see that changing anytime soon. About Union Berlin, they've done very well this season. They were in the first position for quite some time in the German league. So there's a Dutch guy that's doing very well there too. How is he called? Becker, I believe. Geraldo Becker, yes. So he's quite got some speed also, you know. So in transition, it's difficult because, like Sahbi said, that park the bus kind of teams that are like quite tight in defense, we have difficulties with them. We already had some difficulties with those teams under Ten Hag, but under Schreuder, it's much worse at the moment. So I'm not saying we're out, because you know everything's possible in football, and maybe we can just win against them. But it will be a difficult match. I'd rather had like Midtjylland or one of the other teams. But I'm glad that we didn't get Roma with that last 3 teams possibilities in the draw, because that would be even worse, I think. But it will be a difficult situation, and I'm looking forward to the matchup. But the coach has some work to do, man. And yeah, if it was up to me, hopefully before that time we already have another coach. But you know, you never know. Maybe he gets the time from the management. But I lost my faith in him.
Yeah, a lot of fans lost faith in Schreuder. And look, the only thing for me why I'm hopeful is because it's February and we're now in November, so there is quite some time. So you're a bit hopeful, like maybe things will be different. We don't know whether it will be with Schreuder, yes or no. So that's the hope from my side. PapiMento, would you like to add something to the draw? Your feeling?
I mean, same feeling. If the same coach is there, I don't think it will end well for us. So, you know, my opinion about Schreuder, I don't see any development or progression. So this team is, Mourinho, Conte ball incoming, defensive, hope for one chance and score. The only thing that's positive for Ajax about them is they don't create a lot of chances, but it is very defensively, and they hope on 1-2 chances. And if you look at their XG, it's pretty high. So maybe it's not something they can hold on to for the whole season. So I don't see many opportunities for Ajax. In the sense, I do see opportunity for Ajax in the sense they don't press. So they really sit back, and that makes it a little bit more easier. But I mean, we all saw how we give away space and how dangerous other teams can be on the counter against us. So yeah, it's worrisome. I don't see Schreuder changing that. He's out of his depth. Maybe Louis van Gaal after the World Cup is head coach or something, and then the hope will go up. But I mean,
don't worry, Papi. Because
not hopeful.
Don't worry, Papi, because Schreuder got the secret ingredient. You know, they may sit back and they may score a goal, but as long as we score more goals than the opponent, doesn't matter that they score, man. So don't worry about that. The coach has like a master plan already.
Actually, he's right. If we do, we're through.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, listen. A couple of small details, right? You guys mentioned already a lot of things. I did also a bit of research, and you mentioned they don't press. That's right. They don't. They sit very deep and defend quite well. But interestingly, I was also looking at the games that they played. They played Leipzig, Dortmund, Bayern already this season, and I went to check the the stats and stuff. At home, right? They played Dortmund, 22% possession. They played Bayern at home, 25% possession. But they drew 1-1.
They don't need possession.
Bayern, and they played 2-0. They won from Dortmund. They don't need to have the ball. They sit deep. They don't really press. They're very well organized. And they don't need a lot of chances to score. They're quite efficient. They know exactly how to get out of the
fast.
So let me
physical up front.
So let me get this straight. They are like the Berlin Wall, right? They're just sitting back and then.
Actually, yes,
exactly.
That, yeah.
And actually, it's a nice reference because they only entered the Bundesliga in 1990 because they're in the eastern side of Berlin. So when the wall was it's true what you're saying. So yeah, that's it. But like Sahbi said, also I have to be honest. We have to give the coach and the club credit. I mean, he came in 2018, second division, and he brought them to the third place. They played the promotion thing, and they went to the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
And then it went up and up and up and up. And don't forget, it's a small club. I think it's the third club in Berlin in terms of size. Even the stadium, like 22,000. I don't know even know.
But Juan, size doesn't matter. You know this. So like maybe the third or fourth.
You cannot make those jokes on YouTube, bro.
And by the way, Juan, I just want to say, like, they're third now. They were first in the Bundesliga. They're third now, but they had the toughest games they already had. So it's not going to be easy. And if somebody thinks it's going to be easy, then show me where we can win. Because if you see how we played yesterday on the ball, it was, oh my God.
And one more thing, which is very interesting about them, is they make a lot of fouls, like a lot, but they don't concede a lot of yellow cards or red cards. So they're one of the lowest in the cards, but one of the highest in making fouls.
Wow.
Smart fouls, I guess.
Seems like it's like an improved Getafe. Right? I mean,
could be. The only thing I couldn't figure out. The only thing I couldn't figure out is how their set pieces. Like, are they strong in the headers and stuff like that? That's the only thing I
saw
couldn't.
Highlights against Schalke earlier, and they scored a little bit from set pieces as well. By the way, Ajax mentioned Geraldo Becker, but also Duki, who was in the youth academy of Ajax and played for Vitesse. He's also playing as one of the center backs. So
Geraldo Becker is also a youth academy, huh? So they're both from the youth academy. So it's interesting to see. And
they have another striker also, Jordan Pifok or something from USA that's scoring a lot of goals. Pifok? Yeah,
it's because they had another striker last year. I forgot his name, but he went to Nottingham Forest. He was a good Awuni, or I forgot his name. I'm sorry. So look, guys, overall feeling. I mean, it's hard. It's now November. We have to wait until February. But how much of a chance would you give us looking at it from right now? Let me go with Ajax first.
So in February, still a few months in front of us.
I know you don't like economics and finance.
Yeah,
I would say like 50-50.
Really? Is that what you feel?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I cannot say anything sensible about it because there's so many months ahead still. Do we have the same coach? Do we have a different coach? How many players will we lose or maybe get injured or fatigued at the World Cup? You never know. You know, so many things to happen still. But I know if we have this coach, doesn't matter if we win or not, as long as he thinks we played good football and saw some positives, then it's good enough, you know. So hopefully, my dream scenario is Louis van Gaal in after the World Cup, like for a short period, and then maybe a bridging year, and then find somebody for the long term. Because it's difficult to say because I was in favor of him coming, Schreuder, but I lost all confidence in him. All
right. Do you guys, Ajax, Sahbi, do you guys have some kind of belief looking at it? Is it 50-50 or are you the same as Ajax? You know what? You cannot say anything right now. It's difficult.
I do have some belief. I mean, if the third club of Rotterdam wins twice from this club last season, I mean, it would be really horrible if we don't win.
Don't forget, we played him also, right? Not too long ago.
It's a friendly.
Preseason.
was a friendly, right?
It was a friendly.
Yeah, preseason. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's difficult because we're playing against a club that doesn't want the ball, and Ajax doesn't know how to play the ball, so they don't know what to do with the ball. So it's gonna be a real difficult game, and without any space between the lines. The way we play right now, no confidence. But I have hope. I must have hope that we will do better, and hopefully without our current coach.
Yeah.
But we need to do better, way better to win this fight.
All right, Papi, take it away, man.
Yeah, I just found it funny that Ajax has a lot of jokes for somebody that just lost from PSV. But okay, I will leave it to
Bro.
And,
Jokes are the only thing I got left, man. I was so sour last day.
I
I was so sour, and I was like, oh, and it was like 14 minutes or 15 minutes. I was like, even if we got 200 more minutes, I cannot see us turning this around, man. It was like, oh, let's get.
I know. There's, it's good that we take it like this. I mean, we could have been sour for weeks, but let's just make jokes out of it because it's not in our control. And I would say with Schreuder, 10% that we win. If we have another coach, 70% we win.